Fuck nigga know that we blast. Fuck nigga. Now go ahead and grab him a cash. We burn this whole clip down to ash. They say that it smoke, who match? He a bitch with no dress, he a atch. F&N blue tips, it's plastic. He'll flip a nigga crib like a match. Nah, for real? 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 For real?
That's what I really did. I got there looking for my shit right now. Damn, what the fuck I do with my shit, son? Yeah, you ain't got no. What the hell, blood? Give my shit. Yo, you gonna beat me? Hoe ass. And that nigga gonna beat me.
I started looking back, told myself, who do got his lighter?
Who got it? He said, I got it. Shit.
I got it.
Who's the pappy? Yo, this that faux shit, kick your dough shit like your window.
Stupid.
We in your motherfucking basement, man. You know, I'm with who popping, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't popping, stop it. You get what I'm saying?
All right. I appreciate you allowing me to pull up on you, man, to get this interview.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to jump it off like this. What got you into rapping and doing music?
Shit, hot damn, really, be honest, hot damn, I always wanted to really be able to rap, but I started off just picking on motherfuckers for real. It started as joking, right? You know what I'm saying? You could just play with that shit, feel me? I ended up really being raw at that shit, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Okay. So did you like first start off with like using like most popular beats, or was it just a freestyle and then your boys was like, bro, you hard, man, you need to take it more serious?
Nah, for real. I used to just freestyle with older niggas, like picking on them and shit. Like they used to pick on me all the time and shit. So we used to just take instrumentals. It used to be old shit, mainly like Lil Wayne shit like that. Hot damn. But yeah, that's really it.
Okay. So right now we in Concord, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
About 15, 20 minutes from actually the city in Charlotte. You originally from Concord?
Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah,
Born and raised?
Yeah, yes, sir. That's my city, you feel me? That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? That's that day vault shit. I'm a vault baby, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
So is the area here, is it like big where you might run into somebody you may not know, or y'all kind of small where everybody know everybody?
Everybody know everybody, man. You can't take a shit without me knowing it. Like, everybody knows something. Everybody know everything for real.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's talk about your most recent project. What you got out right now on all platforms?
Action. You know what I'm saying? That shit really popping right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Really got my city going crazy. for real.
Okay. You got a visual for that, or that's in the works?
Yeah, I got a visual for it. One Stop Juvie shot my shit. Ashley Braxton Chapman, you know what I'm saying? He worked with Shot from the Tray from Winston-Salem, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But yeah, that's who actually shot my shit.
Okay, all right. You know the producer that produced that beat specifically?
Oh yeah, Beats by Show. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude, produced by Show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my dog.
That's somebody you use pretty regularly?
Yeah. Definitely shout out to, you know what I'm saying, produced by Show. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog for real. I don't go to nobody else like that. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Okay. Let's talk about your upcoming project. What else are you working on? What else you got in the works?
Shit, for real, a lot. I just got a feature with Banner Prince, Stunner for Vegas brother. Okay. Yeah, just dropping my hot remix. Okay. Definitely, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Be looking for the visuals for that soon, very soon.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think his name is Wire B Tez or something like that. He associated with Stunner too, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like I know bro personally too. You know what I'm saying? We all grew up together, type shit for real. Real life. School, went to the same school, middle school, and all that shit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about the music scene in Charlotte. What's your take on that? You think they really support up and coming artists? Feel like,
I'm
crab
gonna be
in the bucket?
Gangster, like it be a lot of hatred in hot damn Charlotte, but at the same time, they it's getting better though. Far as networking, as actually niggas working with each other, you know what I'm saying? Actually trying to handle business. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody for themselves at the end of the day. That's how it be for
Right,
real.
right. I kind of feel like, just to piggyback off of what you said, I kind of feel like, you know, it could be more work done in the city. You know, ever since the baby blew and he brought Stunner with him, it's been kind of hard for, you know, the next up and coming artist to even catch a break. You know, when he shouldn't be, when he technically there, he here, he could stamp it, you know, and it's gonna go.
I mean, that, but at the same time, it just be like, niggas be too focused on trying to ride another nigga coattail, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit, the baby and Stunner, they had their own wave, or, you know what I'm saying? Or the baby had his own wave, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just hot down. You gotta find your way, you know what I'm saying? It's all about work, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be wanting shit handed to them, you gotta work for that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's all that be.
Right. Put the work in and let them see what you doing and want to be a part of it.
Yeah, be different, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, outwork they artists. You know what I'm saying? If it's you feel like that, or if it's that way, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Do you feel like Charlotte is still the most slept on city, or do you feel like they started kind of getting the recognition that they deserve? You know what I mean? Since it's been such a long time.
It's a lot of people that's popping in Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie, like really, they get credit for real. That's really getting a lot of views, a lot of love. But I feel like Concord the most slept on city. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Concord, like, you know what I'm saying, be real. Like Charlotte, yeah, it's big. You know what I'm saying? So you could find a 1,000 rappers that got 10K plus followers. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Concord, you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nobody from my city pop yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Charlotte done got them. You feel me?
Shit, we gonna be the first.
Yeah, for shit.
We gonna be the first for sure.
Yeah, that's for shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into it. So, you know, just off the research and just hearing about you, I heard you just beat 16 years. You care to talk about that?
Yeah, for shit show. Yeah, 2000. I had been dealing with that shit since like 2019. Yeah, your little shooting shit.
Okay. Yeah. Just some regular around the neighborhood beef that kind of went left, or?
No, I don't even want to talk about that shit like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you home? That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. That way. Yeah, for shit show.
Okay, bet. What's your take on clout chasing? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, niggas be stealing my flow for real.
Okay.
Real life.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna say no names, you feel me? Niggas know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna make no nigga famous, but yeah. Niggas be stealing my shit for sure. But at the same time, like, it's only one Bangout. Ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying?
It's up.
Yeah.
Remember that it's up.
Yeah, as soon as I made it up, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Like,
swear everything going up.
Yeah, you feel me? Everything was going up after I made that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can look that shit up on YouTube right now too.
Okay. I feel like, to a degree, you know, honestly, I feel like people willing to die behind that clout chasing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody want the followers, everybody want the exposure. You know what I mean? Everybody want the attention. You know, and they willing to go to the extreme behind it. You know what I mean? Rather if it's running off on the plug or just, you know, doing your right-hand man dirty who been beside you, you know, since y'all was little.
Yeah. It be them searches of certain people, you know, that's real situations, real life shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you got them niggas that's just out here doing that shit for fun.
Right. Exactly. And you know, I hate to speak on it, but you know, R.I.P. Dolph, but they say it was somebody super close to him. You know what I mean? That actually had a chain on, a PRE chain just like him. You know what I mean? So, you know, people see, you know, the boss man in the forefront, and really they envy you the whole time. You know what I mean? So they want to be in your spot, but they just don't know how to say that. You know what I mean? Rather if it's you getting too many females, you know what I mean? Or if you just the money coming your way and they don't feel like they getting enough, or they just truthfully just feel like they should be in your position.
Yeah, it's really just niggas not genuine no more. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find somebody genuine. You feel me? And if it's love, it's love. Whether we broke, whether we up, whether you got it, whether I got it. Hot damn, if it's genuine, you know what I'm saying? You gonna know that. Like, I shouldn't have to hot damn just do for you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how a lot of niggas that go up, how they don't crash, cause you know what I'm saying? They feel like they up, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, really, you ain't up, you know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
Truth be told, you know, I think they get the word, you know, when somebody say they're a boss, you know, and my definition of a boss is, you know, not only me just putting money in your pocket, but putting you in a position to eat. So when I'm not around, you know what I mean, the bag's still gonna come.
That's a
You
fact.
understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And I think that's how you eliminate a lot of envy. If everybody in position and they got a way of making their own income, you know, rather if it's features, shows, or whatever the case may be, then you ain't got to worry about my pockets. Not saying my bag, my bag gonna be bigger than y'all, but y'all's gonna be right behind me. You know, 5 racks for a show still good money if you book 3 or 4 times out the week. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't getting the 60 or the 80 I'm getting, but I put way more work in. You know what I mean? So,
niggas paid away. You smell me?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a fact.
So, is there anybody in the city that's on the come up that you wouldn't mind working with, or you know, networking? Maybe
Charlotte.
Yeah, from Charlotte. Anywhere locally. Anybody you want to work with?
I fuck with Lil Esco.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Spy. Whole lot of spy shit. I fuck with them niggas hard. He just made a shit with Yavo. I fuck with Meech.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Meech from 30. Yeah, I fuck with bro. Yeah, I fuck with bro hard. Hot Boy Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You got J-Way Sosa.
Oh, what's
Charlotte.
bro name? Franklin.
Franklin P.
Yeah,
Frank P.
Yeah.
P. What's his name?
Frank. Hey, I fuck with bro hard.
Go hard, bro.
Oh yeah, Bartier Red too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a
bitch
fact.
and I ain't no broad.
Yeah. I fuck with yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
50p Franklin. Yeah, I fuck with bro. He hard. I ain't gonna lie. Trap shit. I like real niggas that be on some real trap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real life shit. They don't just be talking about that shit. Niggas be like that on and off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They stand on what they stand.
yeah, that's a fact. Mind you, I ain't never ran into a Hot Boy Shaq before. You know what I'm saying? A couple times. I ain't never ran into Freddie. You know what I'm saying? Meech, I ain't never ran into Meech. It just be, you know what I'm saying? A couple niggas I fuck with though. For shit show.
So it's just a matter of time for probably you and Hot Boy to link up and do some shit.
Yeah, for shit show.
So to speak. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Hot Boy. So with the music industry being, you know, quote unquote independent, you know, you don't really have to sign a major label in order to really do anything to get your stuff out to the people. So what's your plan? Is your plan to stay independent, or what would it take for you to sign if you were to consider signing? What would it take?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I love this independent shit. Everything mine, you know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like, that's the goal to get signed. You feel me?
Right.
That's the goal, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I know I feel like I'm worth way more than an M. Niggas be just signing for an M. You know what I'm saying? Ain't enough for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ask me, I'm the hottest nigga around here, like, in the area, period. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
For real, freestyling, anything you could think of. But yeah, you just be like, yeah.
So mainly just keeping it independent, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe if a big label came, it would be more in regards to
The
maybe
beneficial
like a distribution deal
yeah,
or something,
the beneficial
a percentage
part.
of it.
That's a fact. It wouldn't be just cause it's an M. Niggas just be signing cause the bread right there in front of their face. You know what I'm saying? And I read, I ain't slow, you know what I'm saying? So I really be on that reading shit like, yeah, nah, I ain't modern day slavery is real, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
What's your take on the trend when it comes to music? Do you feel like it's still too many copycat? It ain't enough originality out here. Everybody want to sound like somebody.
Yeah, I feel like niggas say this. Let me say this too. When niggas pop, it isn't necessarily because they made that sound. You don't know where they got that sound from.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But they're the first to stamp it. Because they big already, they done made it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like it's a lot of biters around here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas be biting like here. A lot of niggas that try to sound like Stunner. You feel me? It's a lot of niggas try to rap like the Baby. You feel me? I mean,
I listen to that shit, so I can't hum a lot of music and shit. But I don't like that digging up the dead shit. That shit,
yeah.
Right. Speaking on the dead.
That shit, right. I'm talking about for real though. I got niggas that's dead too. Like,
Yeah.
hollering me about my nigga goddamn nigga. That shit beyond that goddamn music.
Yeah, it's way beyond that. Niggas, it's already deeper than that before it started. You dig what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Don't bring that combo back to me.
Yeah, nah. But I ain't gonna lie to you though. I feel I definitely feel that, like for shit. So
Right.
but you know what I'm saying?
That's a trend.
This
I feel like that's a trend.
speaking of the dead, yeah, that's
And
they
they'll speak
definitely
on
made
that
it.
just to get some clout.
Yeah, but don't even know they risking their whole life for that. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you walk out the door,
As soon as you walk out that door.
they waiting on it. Exactly.
People
Exactly.
gonna step for that person.
Exactly. And you don't know how big, you know what I mean? Like how far out he stretched. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Real though.
Nah,
Yeah.
That is a big trend. I'm about to say that again. That's a big trend. That's a big trend. And I try to, I try to stay far away from that, as possible. Only because, like you say, if you speak on that, man, you got to be ready for everything that come with that. If you're bringing up anybody from the dead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, even with me having my platform, just to speak on that, like, I have to be mindful of the things that I post. You know what I mean? Because just a simple post, somebody don't like what I posted. You know what I mean? Then the next thing you know, somebody on the lookout for me just over a simple post. It really didn't even mean nothing.
Real shit.
It's just my job to post, but people take things the way that they take it. So yeah, that's just basically what it is. But so I remember at one time up north used to be like big and had a music game on lock. Biggie Smalls, all of that. Then Atlanta took it and they never gave it back. So do you feel like the wave is gonna always be Atlanta, for the next 5 to 10 years, or you think it's gonna shift?
Hell nah. Cause right now, North Carolina is popping. Like my state is popping right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it's too many niggas that's. It's too much talent. They ain't never been recognized in my state. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never see Atlanta is a. Let me say this like a
melting pot.
Not even that. It's a black business community. Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? They all about black growth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some people in different states, they not on that yet because they're still worried about self or beefing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas out there is actually putting that shit aside for business. You know what I'm saying? Like they really do on some real boss shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And the thing that I like about Atlanta that I can't really hate on them, if I'm your partner and you drop a mixtape or an EP, I'm reposting it. You know what I mean?
That's a
like
fact.
I'm never gonna keep the light of where my followers is and not put it on you. Because it's enough money. So like you say, they'll put all the bullshit aside and come
Just to
together for
eat.
the business. You know what I mean? But and I feel like Charlotte is coming around to, you know what I mean, being that same cult-like family, you know what I mean? Where if such and such drop, I'm pulling up at the behind the scenes
for
video
sure.
shoot. I'm reposting it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you know what they say, what God got for you can't nobody take. Yeah. So if I'm a blow regardless if I post you on my stuff more than I post myself.
That's a fact.
It's still gonna come, you know what I mean? So let me ask you this. Let's just say a typical Friday, right?
Yeah.
You about to step out with the fellas, right? How you gonna step out? What's your normal? Is it Air Force Ones all white, J's, Levi jeans and a white tee, or
I ain't even gonna lie.
what's your fashion style?
I'm a one fanatic though. I fuck with ones like.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like I rock the little J's. I don't give a fuck about no J's, but I beat these to death. Any J's. I don't give a fuck about no J's. But them ones though, dope boy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta sell dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You put a goddamn pink shirt on with some ones on. Them niggas gonna be fresh as a bitch.
Right.
For real though.
Okay. Let me ask you this question, and anybody can answer this. And this is my personal opinion, but while you were growing up, rather if you punched a 9 to 5 or if you did what you did, to make your money, you know what I mean? Would you say either T.I., Gucci, or Jeezy, their music kind of motivated you to,
Gucci.
hustle regardless?
Gucci.
You know what
I ain't even gotta think about
I
that.
gotta get up and get this bag.
I'm gonna say Gucci. I ain't even gotta think about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's something I ain't even gotta think about. You know what I'm saying? Gucci is that nigga like.
Gucci had niggas trapping. Jeezy was the motivation.
Yeah.
Calm it down a little bit.
Yeah. T.I. was on some. he in the middle to me. Like,
Okay.
he was mellow type shit at the same time. He could be hype and all that, but he's still mellow to me. You feel me?
Right.
But nigga, Gucci gonna put some bread in your pockets. Gucci on some nigga, get off your ass, nigga, on your feet. You hear me? Oh God, though. And Jeezy, but you know what I'm saying? Jeezy got some hot ass shit. I ain't gonna.
He came with Gucci.
He had his time, but at the same time, he ain't harder than Gucci. I don't care what nobody talking about.
Nah, he ain't harder than Gucci though.
They say that Jeezy Trap or Die mixtape back in the day was that one that.
Yeah, now listen to me now. Can't say I ain't listen to him now. Can't say I ain't listen to him. But I did. Yeah, listen, I ain't.
Gucci brought y'all the porch now.
Okay.
Jeezy motivated.
Okay.
He got when that trapper down, all that shit was dropping. I was trapping.
T.I. kept your ass from going to jail.
Hell yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, T.I.
He taught you how to be street smart. Street smart for real.
Yeah.
He brought y'all like your shit happening.
He was crashing, but he kept us out. Goddamn.
Hey, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. I think nowadays, just to be honest with y'all, I think nowadays is like the best time for, you know, entrepreneurship is at its highest rate right now. You know what I mean? Because you don't necessarily really have to punch a clock in order to get your bag. You could drive Uber. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
And be your own boss. You could cut grass. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You could
yeah,
do
yeah.
Your own business.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can make beats and never leave the house and just
That's a
leave your
fact.
stuff.
That's
You
a
know what I
fact.
mean?
That's a
So
fact.
entrepreneurship is at an all-time high right now. And, you know, back in the day, they used to have it where, oh, you got to have a degree or you got to finish school to do this. You know, folks ain't even finishing school and they still making more than somebody that went to school to be a doctor.
Yeah.
He went to school
Yeah,
10
yeah.
years and he ain't making nowhere close. You know what I mean? You get 200-300 for one show. That ain't but 45 minutes. I mean, you can't
complain.
the comparison is not the same. You know what I mean? So if I did not graduate, if I did not get my degree, am I really a failure in life?
Nah,
I don't think
hell
so.
nah. Fuck all that. Hell nah.
You
That's why I
understand what I'm saying?
Kept my feet to the street. That's why I kept
exactly.
doing this music. Like, I had a pause for a minute.
Yeah.
I had a little pause going back and forth to prison and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't never start rapping though. Ever. I think I'm gonna be I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My biggest goal is real estate, but right now, you know what I'm saying? I might be 50 rapping. You feel me?
Right.
That's how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
Real
50,
shit.
and 50, you can still be 50 and still get in the bag.
On God,
If the
on
demand
God.
is there for you. Stream is a stream at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
As long as you got that
Depends
fan
on what you
base.
saying, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
putting that down on the beat.
Exactly. So, I mean, hey, it took you 10 years in school to be a doctor, and the only people know you is in your city, and who work at the doctor's office with you.
Yeah, that's
But
a
if
fact.
I didn't graduate, if I didn't go to school and get a diploma or degree, guess what? The whole world know me. Look how many people knew Tupac.
That's a fact.
He didn't graduate.
Nigga, you
And
see,
the whole world love him.
nigga, 200,000 people know you. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Like real life. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
shit.
so I mean, I don't look at none of that. You know, entrepreneurship is at an all-time high. It's what you put in it is what you're gonna get out of it. You know?
Yeah, that's real love though. It's work.
So we in 2022 in January. Anything you gonna be working on for the summertime coming up? What you got?
Oh
Anything?
yeah, for shit. So a lot of shit. I'm dropping an album this year.
Okay.
I ain't dropped an album in a long time. You know what I mean? Since I was 18, that really. You know what I'm saying? That was just fresh. Like, I ain't know nothing about nothing. No business side, no nothing. Just think that you rapping and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
You got a lot to talk about beating that time too.
What? Hell
So,
yeah. Yeah, for shit. So
By the
it's
time you
literally.
get off.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. So anybody you want to shout out before we wrap it up? You know what I mean? Your homies, your boys, anybody you want to shout out or show love to?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? The gang, the folks, Dave babies, you know what I'm saying? Zone babies, you know what I'm saying? That's really it. And goddamn, shout out my nigga Lil Buddha, you know what I'm saying? We got goddamn Pass Out, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Young Clutch, I fuck with Young Clutch too. Goddamn. Yeah, man. Real shit. Yeah, man. That's really it, though. And 100K J. 100K, I fuck with 100K. Like, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. So y'all be looking out for bro, cause bro really hard. Like, hard. You know what I'm saying? For shit, so.